days just linger.
There's a quirky, cool new internet show featuring rising stars and living.
All right, we are here with a brand new guest on this episode of Ruin Who, and it is Christian. Say your last name so I don't mess it up.
Christian Neonchaos.
Hi, Christian Neonchaos.
Yeah, exactly. And you are with
Falling Down at Random is my own blog.
Falling Down Random, and you want to like elaborate? Like you do interviews with all kinds of cool people, right?
Yes, I pretty much have interviewed some of the people that you have.
Yeah, we have like similar people.
Right.
Yes.
I've interviewed Janopel
Yes.
and Justina.
Yes, she's adorable.
She's adorable.
She really is. And I watched those interviews, and Janopel is also another incredible talent.
Right now she has an album coming out on April, and I think it's amazing. I'm going to be doing a review on my website.
Cool. Where are you from?
I think I'm Ecuadorian.
Okay.
I've been living in Staten Island for 20-something years.
Wow. So you consider yourself a Staten Islander?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, but Staten Island is like, I mean, they turned the jail into movie studios.
They
now.
did? Arthur Kill?
Yeah.
Arthur Kill is a
I
movie?
think Angelina Jolie was filming a movie over there. Like
Recently?
Recently.
Actually, I have a friend of mine that's bringing the first ever Staten Island Film Festival in October of 2016. So it's going to be a pretty big thing.
Where?
In Staten Island.
Okay, but not at Arthur Kill. It's still a prison, though, isn't it?
No,
Oh,
it's not a
not
prison.
anymore
It's
at all?
Movie studios, no more, jail. Jail's over.
Wow.
Maybe they can make a movie about a jail in jail.
That's what they use it for?
Yeah.
Cool. Wow. So have you ever seen that, Arthur Kill?
You
know where it is?
I have a feeling that it used to be a juvenile.
No, it was a full-bred, unless it's a different prison.
No, it was a regular jail.
Yeah,
Believe
they
me,
had
I
a
know.
real, they had a
I
regular
know.
prison. No, I do too.
Yeah.
It was a full-fledged, like Rikers.
Right.
Um,
I didn't know that.
yeah. See, well, you're protected on Staten Island because you got a lot of cops out there.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't
Yeah.
escaping from jail over there.
No. They weren't.
Staten Island is very conservative, very copland.
Yeah, it's a lot. But, it is considered a borough. So do you take the ferry a lot?
I take the bus, the ferry, and the train just to get to the city.
Wow, you're a very, very, very
I
passionate
do
person.
it every day.
But
Every
it's
day.
expensive,
Well,
right?
not the ferry.
No?
No, the ferry's free.
Okay.
It's that bridge that is ridiculous.
Yes, that's why I don't take
Well, if
it.
you're a
Just
Staten Island
Yeah.
resident,
It's still expensive, but it's
$5.
cheaper. Yeah, but still,
$6.
that's a lot.
No, I think it's like 12.
No, it's like 15 or 16
well,
for
that's
regular
for regular
person.
people.
Right.
Yeah, regular people.
Yeah,
But if you're a
yeah.
Staten Island person, you get a discount.
Right.
Yeah, $5.
So forget all that. Let's talk about your blog. How did it start, and when did you get into interviewing people?
Well, I started it 4 years ago. Originally, the blog was called Random Shit I Find Interesting.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah.
Because I like to talk about movies, and I'm a big music nerd. So a friend yesterday just told me, like, Chris, why don't you just put it on the blog? Why don't you write these things down? So I did, and then I started meeting different contacts, and I started calling down the random for the reason that my contacts started to get bigger and bigger.
Cool.
And so, like I said, I love music. I've interviewed some of the New York City local artists that I feel that should have awareness and should be known.
Right.
So this is one of the reasons why when I saw you and got to know your show, I got to talk to Ruth because your platform is amazing.
Thanks. Wow. So, what's the last? Do you download music? Like, what's the last artist that you actually like?
Well, right now, my favorite artist is Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
11 nominations in the Grammys.
Nice.
And I knew that album was going to be great. Plus, actually, I wanted to talk to you about that too, because you're into spoken word. And that album was an amazing piece because it mixed spoken word with jazz fusion and prominent funkadelic.
Yeah.
So, and I'm a big spoken word artist as well. So.
Good for you. Do you have any stuff out on iTunes or anything? Have you recorded any of your spoken word? Do you
because I hate
perform?
my voice. I perform maybe once or twice, and I'm a horrible performer, but I can't remember what I write.
You can read spoken word. You don't have to memorize it. It's not cheating.
But it's much better when you memorize it because
Well, then you can get
play-
into
You
character.
can play with the words.
I know. But you can do it both ways.
Right.
Yeah, you could just check the piece of paper. You know, I mean, a lot of these people, what do they
Yeah,
have?
you're allowed.
You know,
Yeah.
the
Teleprompter?
Yeah, so
Yeah, Bob Dylan plays with the teleprompter
Yeah.
these days.
just check the piece of paper.
Yeah.
Old school
You
way.
can do it. You can do it.
When I started spoken word, I had friends of mine that used to tell me memorize one piece, not about quantity, it's about the quality.
Exactly.
And
Unless you're Andy Warhol,
exactly.
then it's about quantity.
Right.
It's
Actually,
not
I was gonna come here as Andy Warhol. I have my wig and my glasses.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I was going to bring Justina or another friend of mine to be as Edie Sedgwick.
Ah.
There's this interview that I love that Andy used to do because Andy used to be shy and awkward.
Yeah.
And so he would have Edie, and he so say you would ask me a question,
She'd
I
answer.
would whisper to Edie, and so she could talk to you about it.
Ah,
But nobody wanted to do it with me, so whatever.
oh, that's a great idea. Do you know like how Andy's kept so skinny?
Yes.
Tell me.
Actually, I don't know.
He used to order like the thing he hated most at the restaurant because he never paid for anything. Everyone always wanted to pay for him,
Okay.
so he would order like whatever he hated, so he knew he wouldn't eat it.
Like liver.
Yeah, and that's how he would just play with his food, so he wouldn't get the calories.
That's a good diet technique.
Yeah, get taken out to dinner and order what you hate.
One last thing about Andy Warhol. I had an event on October 17th.
Oh, that's my daughter's birthday.
So we talked about this.
Yeah.
And I had 11 musicians and 3 fashion designers play at this event. It was my 4-year anniversary for the blog. And I curated the whole thing as Andy Warhol. Like I stayed in character the
Wow,
whole
I
time.
think with the wig you could probably
Yeah.
look a lot like him.
Yeah, actually, I was being told to that I look like Andy Warhol.
I
and
think
wanted to do
it's
it
true.
again.
Wow. So
And
do
you're
you,
soft spoken.
yeah.
You know.
So is he like a role model to you,
Oh,
an inspiration to
definitely.
you?
Because one of the things that
Did you ever see his interviews? Like,
I've seen few interviews with him. One interviewer.
did you go to the Brooklyn Museum when they had that
No.
whole Andy Warhol thing? They had like televisions going like of years and years and years of his interviews. It was really cool.
What I want to do is I want to bring the factory back. I have a place where artists of all kinds could like express their art again.
And where would you want this factory to be? Because you know where it was,
Probably
right?
Brooklyn.
Okay, well, I guess Warhol 2016 would be Brooklyn, but you know where the factory was, right?
Where was that?
It was Union Square. It
Oh,
was,
right here?
Yeah, it was on the. You know where Petco is?
Right.
It was in the building of Petco,
Oh wow.
and it overlooked those McDonald's arches. That McDonald's was there,
Wow.
But it was so much
and
different
the
than
underground was a club downstairs. You remember the underground people? Yeah, that was where the factory was.
Oh,
wasn't
good
it
times.
dirtier back then?
Well,
Like
Union
more,
Square was
yeah.
not like, it was more like, I want to be an America. It was like that when I knew Chris.
That's
It's only now that it's so she.
Yeah, I know. Like
It's like now Union Square is like, oh my God.
That's
It's
horrible.
I
like,
know.
I don't know. I never say any part of New York is horrible, truthfully.
That's where-
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
No,
I like everything. I love New York.
We love
So do
New
I.
York. New York is great.
Even when it's clean, because, underneath the clean is all veneer.
That's right. Underneath it, it's
not
human.
real. Yeah, exactly. It's still New Yorkers under there, yeah, and there's bugs and mice and all that stuff that live here that you just don't
Cockroaches.
see. Yeah, they are the biggest livers in this town,
True.
Yeah. So I mean, New York to me, I don't know. You can never say anything to.
I
It never
I-
really-
Even Staten Island, I have a soft
Staten
spot.
Island?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
It is New York. Exactly. I know a lot of nice people from Staten Island.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
I hear Buster Poindexter lives there.
Yeah, I
And
love
Keith
him.
Richards too.
Keith Richards lives on Staten Island. I thought he's in Connecticut.
I don't know.
It's National
Paris.
Pfeffernussen Day. How do you say it again, Carol Lester? Pfeffernussen. Pfeffernussen. It's National
That's something to do with a
Pfeffernussen Day.
Volkswagen?
No, but they are German. So please help yourself to have one. And now we need to get from you a skeleton from your closet. Do you
Okay.
have any, Christian?
Not that I know of.
I'm
but
sure you do.
I think I have a lot, but I don't know
Ah,
which one.
anything your mother doesn't know that you're like the most proud of?
Well, just recently because we're about to move, and so my mom has to take stuff from her room and put it in boxes. And
It's
she
right
found,
outside,
and
man.
What did she find?
She found some porn DVDs, 2 of them, and a Playboy, and then Playboy that had Marilyn Monroe in it.
Oh, the
Wow.
That's
original.
worth money.
You have one of those?
The first one.
Is it in good condition?
No, it's
Sticky pages.
It was Vanna White, Marilyn Monroe, Linda Evans.
They're all in the same one?
Yeah.
Oh, the one with
Vanna
the
White, how old was she?
Oh.
Like 12?
That's
Well, I
the
don't know.
50th
That was
anniversary.
like around 1995.
And Marilyn Monroe is it?
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
50th,
so-
40th anniversary.
Oh, okay, okay.
I read about
I
it.
think it was like
So
like a
Vanna
social
White
media-
was a Playboy model?
Yeah.
Wow, before she was just doing this?
That's how she got there.
Wow, good for
Yeah.
her. Good for you, Vanna
Ching.
White.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a
Win.
collectible item.
That-
Do you have the Lindsay Lohan one?
No, but I got pictures of it somewhere. I'm a huge Lindsay
Hey, who
Lohan
knows?
I
fan.
am too. I love her. She can do no wrong in my book.
Exactly.
I know. Wow.
She just shouldn't drive.
No, she
Shit.
should not
No.
drive.
You get that much money, you pay somebody to fucking drive.
Exactly. Like
I'll
exactly.
drive for her, I guess.
Just like Justin Bieber. He shouldn't drive. Wow, that's cool. So when's your birthday?
On September 28th,
September 28th. So you're a Libra?
I'm a Libra.
Nice. That's cool. Wow. So what do you plan to do with the blog, like in the next year? What's your like?
Well, I have the perspective of wanting to be the finger on the pulse of what's hot in the New York City artist scene.
And how do you feel like you're the one that can pick it?
Well, I've had some successes recently with this is artist named Melanie Martinez, and when she was debuted on the song for American Horror Story, I couldn't stop talking about it. I was like, this is it. This is the one. And when her album debuted number 6 in September, a lot of friends told me like, Chris, you called it. And now I'm calling it
Wow,
again
good
with
for
this
you.
other artist, Alicia Cara. So my thing is that
You have to
yeah,
sense.
if I feel you 100%,
Yeah.
I'm going to market you better than your manager will.
Good for you. Wow. We need people
Follow
like
your
you.
instinct, your gut instinct, and you've been right.
And for example, Jana Pell, to me, like I talk about her like everywhere I go.
She's really though a good soul.
Yeah.
She really is true to who she is. I know her and she's like bubbles in champagne basically.
Right, pretty much.
She really is. Yeah, she's a really her work is definitely genuinely her.
Right.
She's doesn't have a phony bone.
Nope.
No,
Not whatsoever.
no, she really doesn't. I like that girl too. I have a feeling you're right. Yeah. So what's the website that you want people to find you?
It's http neonjunkyard.blogspot.com.
Neon
Falling down the
Junkyard.
random.
Falling down
On the random.
on the random.
Oh, I like
I
those
like it.
names.
Yeah,
And,
really cool.
and if any artist that has any projects, whatever, wants to do an interview with us, you're more welcome to.
And you do them out on the street, walk
Anyway.
around. Yeah, like they're very cool. You should really check out the blog. I've looked at a bunch of the interviews, and you have a really cute way of getting it
Thank
done.
you.
Yeah, you want to put
Definitely
your
going to check it out.
Give it up for Christian!
Are we there yet?
Legends too. It's a life, one time.